Okay, so here's a couple games against Super Song, spelled with S-O-U. Anyway, so this is a two-man queue. Let's see our opening draw. Okay, so we've got our Scalding Tarn, Terramorphic, Land, Geopede. It's a really good starting hand. We can ponder first turn, or we can wait and ponder later, in combination with like pumping Geopede up, just depending on what we want to do. A lot of times we just want to get to that spreading seas early, against a lot of opponents, so sometimes we'll do that earlier. Okay, we both keep our hand. See how this goes. Okay, first turn, draw our Isle Refuge. Probably means we're playing Cruel Ultimatum, right? So it's not a great matchup for us. I don't think it's a horrible one, but it's it's not what we're built to beat. We do have a lot of cards to still hurt them. I mean, they're running a lot of non-basics, so if we can just cut them down to just blue, that can be just pretty good anyway. But cutting them down to just blue still allows them to divination and whatnot. Okay, so just run our Geopede out there. So I probably shouldn't have wasted the Terramorphic. So that was a mistake, I think. Here I just want a divination, and I want to keep the Scalding Tarn for the ponder turn, especially since I'm not going to race him very well when he's got Nighthawks out. So go ahead and keep those. Alright, here we got a Mind Control. So that's pretty good right now. Alright, he Lightning Bolts his own guy, that's fine. Still a good 2-for-1. Spreading Seas isn't very good at this point. Let's drop the Siege Gang Commander. Might have been better off there with a Sphinx of Lost Truths, because a lot of people are running Earthquake in the format and it just wrecks that play. So, but I wanted to kick the Sphinx, right? So, especially because he doesn't have enough mana for Cruel out yet. So hopefully, if he didn't do anything crazy here, we'd be all right. Have to get rid of that Vampire. But then he drops Sphinx of Jor Isle, and there's just no coming back from that. So, concede that game. Go on to game 2. Alright. So we got an Expanse, Geopede, Lost Truths. Ruin Blaster's really good against his deck, so it seems pretty good. And we'll keep it. He kept his hand. Go ahead and drop the Terramorphic turn 1, which I think is probably a mistake again. Yeah, see, could have had a pretty sick turn with the Geopedes. Well, at least one of them anyway. Okay, so we got Spreading Seas here. Here I'm just going to drop Geopede to put pressure on, because I don't want to spreading his Necropolis and then not be able to destroy a non-basic if he just gets a non-basic light hand. Alright, so now I blow that up. He draws 2 cards. Courier's Capsule is pretty slow. That's a pretty aggressive hand, obviously. Geopede's pretty sick. It's like a Tarmogoyf on the attack. I mean, it's not Tarmogoyf on defense, but on attack, it's very much like Tarmogoyf. So, it does well in this kind of deck where you're just going to attack very aggressively. Okay, so just try to prevent a 1 damage Earthquake there from stopping us. So we won that game. Being able to blow up one of his lands and just get a really aggressive draw, got through. And then I won game 3 or whichever game that was. So I won that match. Probably a similar play. Actually, I think one of the games went a lot later. I still ended up winning. So let's go to the next opponent, which is the regular gangster. Okay. So this is game 2. I boarded in Fallout, and I had to mulligan to 6, and I kept the 6 land because I need to get lucky against him. He's playing Jund, and Spreading Seas is really good against Jund, right? And if he has like Duress, I'll be able to spell Pierce the Duress and still be able to Spreading Seas. So I just have to hope to get lucky. I don't think going down to 5 cards with this opener would be that great. You know, you got to take chances sometimes. Okay, he Duresses, and I don't spell Pierce for some reason. That was interesting. So that was a pretty bad play there. And then he taunts me saying I should not be allowed to play Magic.